There we go. Now then, let's see if the audio is fixed. I think it's good enough. Hopefully someone will come by and confirm that. Now then, first things first, there is something I forgot to show you in Max's house. I guess I should say hi, welcome back. Hi, welcome back to the Dark Cloud 2 No Power Up stream playthrough, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, there was something very important that I needed to show in Max's house, because this is very, very easily missed. Alright, once you're in Max's house, go down these stairs and go through here. Head up to the servants' quarters. There is an idea in here called the phone. Or phone. Not to be confused with the phonograph. But the phone is very easily missed, and it's only located here. Right over here. You can't actually see it without going into first person. For the record, to go into first person, press the R2 button. Anyway, if you're facing this way, just turn around and you'll find phone. One other thing, just real quickly, before we officially start this playthrough off. Head all the way back. All the way back to Palm Bricks. As soon as you finish chapter 1, a certain area is unlocked. They should have shown this last time. You now have access to City Hall. No, it's weird that the circus was right here, and yet normally the statue is here. What can they, is it just like a Lego monument? Can they just take it apart? Anyway, I've shown you that. I've been a busy little bee, and I've been doing a bit of leveling up. Every weapon I have at the moment is level 5. I acquired some more weapons while I was grinding. I actually went to the shop and bought the Gladius. There is a reason I did so. I will explain that later on though. But first, let's get to leveling. Flame, Smash, and Cyclone. What we're gonna do is we're gonna level this gun up here. It honestly doesn't matter. Actually, you know what? First, before I go into that, when you're leveling up your Max's wrenches, have Cedric as your support character. That way, whenever the wrench levels up, it gets an extra synthesis point, and you get a random value to one of the attributes. Like you get a random point to one of the attributes on the wrench. Anyway, we're gonna give this thing Flame, Smash, and Cyclone. Start with 4 Flame. For Cyclone. And, was it Smash it was? Yeah. For Smash. And then, let's give it 2 more Flame. And 2 more Smash. Now then, let's spectrumize this. Put it onto the trumpet gun. Fortunately, its attack has hit the max. And then evolve it into the grenade launcher. Evolve, build up, it's the same thing. Oops. There we go. Also, I have no idea what to do with these 4 extra things here, well, 3 extras, as I wasn't expecting to get them. We're gonna hold off on upgrading the wrench for a little bit. But, let's upgrade the Gladius, I guess. And there's a reason why I want to upgrade the Gladius. First, let's see what was needed. Alright. Alright, I know what I'm gonna do with it. Let's give it a wrench. Or maybe a gun. Yes. Give it this wrench. We're gonna give it 11 beast. Actually, no. I think it maxes out at 19. We're gonna give it 18 beast. Same amount of Cyclone. And while I would like to put chill on it, I have very few chill crystals. So I'm gonna hold off on that. Instead, I am going to put... I'm gonna put Smash on it. 5 of them. I'm also gonna put Scale on it. I only just saw your comments now. Is the game audio a bit too low though? Or is the audio all good? That means I'm done adjusting. Yay. That's a nice little milestone complete. Anyway, we're gonna put the rest onto Scale here. And then, which one was it that I'm upgrading? Not that one, so it's this one, yep. Let's spectrumize this. And put it on the Gladius. And we are going to evolve that, or build up into the Cliff Knife. Alrighty. And now we're going to take one of these guns and do the exact same thing. Oh, the earbuds, your voice is a tiny bit loud. Okay. So it should be good then. Anyway, we're going to give the exact same stats to the classic gun and put it on the sword again. However, I don't know if I want to put what I want to put on it now. I'll put Smash on it. Why not? There we go. I think it was this one I'm upgrading? Yep. Spectrumize. And put that onto the clip knife. Only needs beast left. We can deal with that another time. Onwards to the magic brassard. Ay, ay, ay. Now I know exactly what I want this to be built up into. But I don't remember the exact path of it. So I'm gonna hold off on that for now. Pretty much everything here I'm gonna hold off on for now. Anyway, now that we've done our upgrading for the moment, we can finally move on to Chapter 2. Oh yes, the fishing. It was a pain in the butt to get a fish that was able to participate in the master race. Actually, first, before I go in there, add to party. Yep. There we go. And then I think my ride pod needs repairing. Yep. And if I remember correctly, I'm gonna make something real quick. I could buy it from Cedric here. I'm gonna make the barrel cannon here if I can. Oh, I need a mushroom. I'll just buy it then. Buy that, and put it onto the ride pod. Alright. We're gonna save, and then we're going to finally advance the story again.
What's that?
It's a house all by itself. That's kind of weird. Let's check it out.
Yeah. Someone's there. Huh? Ah! What is it? What do you two want?
Hey, you're from the Furbit tribe of Sindane, aren't you? It's so cute, all curly and everything.
Hey! Hey!
That's right. There's something I want to ask you, okay?
This is how you ask a favor?
Oh, sorry.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Have you heard of a being here named Jurak?
Ah!
I wonder why he got so mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why he got so mad. What's even more funny about this scene is Monica's supposed to be royalty. She's a princess. You would think she'd know better.
Nobody's home!
I hear the Furbits are crazy about grape juice. And we brought all this grape juice too. Now what are we gonna do? If he won't let us in, I guess we'll just have to throw it away.
Come in!
Hey, it worked! Well, look at that! 3 of them! What? Oh, you want the grape juice, huh? Well, it'll cost ya. Let's see. I've heard you Furbits have a mysterious magical power to make things like houses and plants.
What are you getting at?
I want you to use that power to help us.
Help you?
You probably know there's something strange going on. The whole world has become like one big deserted island. Everything's disappeared. At this rate, there won't be anything left in the future. I want you to use your building power to rebuild a town in this time.
No way! It's too much work. Besides, we got no time for that, so just run along now, will you?
What do you mean you don't have time for that?
Even if I told you, it wouldn't change a thing.
Hold on, Rococo. Okay, you two, I think I understand. Come on over here and have a seat. The name's Conda. This here's Rococo. And this is Tobo. Pleased to meet you. So, who might you two be?
I'm Monica.
I'm Max. Nice to meet you.
You know there's something wrong with the world, right? A great darkness is trying to distort the flow of time.
I was beginning to wonder about what was happening to our forest. Of course, I'd like to help out, but to be honest, we're in a bit of a fix ourselves. Even if we wanted to, we can't help you till we solve our own problems.
What's wrong? Tell us about it.
It's a long story, but it must have been about a year ago or so. One day, a beautiful woman got lost and wandered in here. We don't like humans too much, so we approached her carefully. Humans are crafty, cunning creatures. That's how we've always thought of you. But this woman was different, she was. Her soul was more beautiful than words can describe. Said her name was Holly. I had a feeling that wasn't her real name, but that didn't matter a bit. During the few days and weeks she was with us, she wove a sort of spell over us all. She had us in the palm of her hand. Then, one day out of the blue, something happened. Holly left to search for food and just disappeared into the forest, never to return. A few days went by and still no Holly. We were so sad. It was like our hearts had been broken into a million little pieces. There was no way we could go on without her. In those few short weeks, she had become an essential part of our lives. She was part of us all. So we formed a search party to search for Holly. A party of 4 set out for Rainbow Butterfly Wood, where she disappeared that day. But those 4 haven't come back yet either. I was sure I picked the most able-bodied of our tribe, but they turned out to be a bunch of goofs. So, basically, at this point in time, I'm afraid we can't help you 2 out. You want us to use our special powers to help you, but the thing is, all 7 of us have to be here in order for it to work. Besides, we're really not in a helping mood. I'm pretty sure you understand.
That's quite a story.
I have a proposition to make.
I bet I can guess. You want us to go into the woods and find your 4 friends, right?
You mean you'll help us? Could you also keep an eye out for Holly? Each day without her brings us nothing but gloom.
I understand. 4 or 5, what's the difference? So what does this Holly look like anyway? Any special features?
Special features, let me see. Must have been something. Her hair. It was long, I think. No, wait. Maybe it was short. I think. Wait, that's it. The potato pies used to make were the greatest.
That's right, they were mighty tasty.
Yeah, incredible.
Forget it.
Potato pie? That reminded me of the potato pies you made for me when I was a kid. They were so warm, eating them would always cheer me up. The most delicious potato pies in the whole world. Could it be the Holly that the Furbits talked about was actually you, Mother? Just thinking that made my heart beat faster. This was the other reason that I wanted to see the world, so that I could find you again, Mother. Even though the world had been laid waste, I had a feeling that you were out there, somewhere.
It's just beyond here. Lately there seem to be some nasty monsters living in these parts. Watch yourselves now. Yeah. Legend has it that in these woods lives a mysterious rainbow-colored butterfly. And anyone who lays eyes upon that butterfly never leaves the woods again. You know, I wonder if Holly and the search party we sent out went and accidentally found themselves that rainbow butterfly. Just be careful not to run into that rainbow butterfly.
What do you mean, be careful? What can we possibly do to prevent it?
If that happens,
If that happens?
just pretend you didn't see it.
Huh? Well, whatever. Okay, we're off.
Oh, take this with you, boy.
What's this?
It's the Furbits' favorite thing in the world, grape juice. If you have this with you, those guys just might smell you and come running.
Okay, I got you. Thanks, Conda.
Good. I'll be here waiting for you. I wish you good luck.
Sorry I didn't reply sooner, I just wanted to let the cutscene run without interrupting it. Anyway, here's a little fun fact. I don't remember if it was only censored in the US and international release or all releases, but this was originally supposed to be alcohol. Yeah. Anyway, this opens up Dungeon number 2, Rainbow Butterfly Wood. And actually, before that, there is something I wanted to do real quick. Let's go over here and take a picture of this thing. Withered Jurak. And since I'm here, you see these 3 huge circles of grass? Take a picture of one of the circles. Might as well take a picture of this too since we're here. Anyway. Now that I've taken a picture of Withered Jurak, I can make... See, it was Withered Jurak, cloth and bone, I think? Cloth, bone. There we go.
Say cheese!
That right there is gonna be my main weapon for most of the game. However, need to build this up twice. I've already done it once, and there's a reason I need to build it twice that I'll explain later. Anyway. Rainbow butterfly wood. Let's go here. We are now in the second dungeon. And actually, that's the enemy I needed. This guy gives a scoop. Let's see if I can get it. Let's see. You gonna spit poison? I'm just gonna... Wait, what? You know, I don't even know what happened there. Anyway. There we go. A lot of enemies in these first few floors of the dungeon are weak to Monika's sword. And fire-based attacks. There we go. And Monika's magic starts off as fire. Oh crap. I don't like the plant stars stationary. They're pretty much bait for other enemies to attack you. Oh. Oh. I just saw something. Okay, you see those 3 little dots near... At the top right, the 3 little dots next to Monika's sword icon? That happens once you hit a certain durability on the sword, and you get more dots as the durability goes up. Unfortunately, I can't actually demonstrate what those dots do right now. But basically, every time Monika is blocking a magic attack from enemies, she'll absorb the element of the attack, and while you're guarding, you can press L1 to shoot it back. Be very wary of the skeletons. They have a bad habit of not staying dead. That is the locked door for this dungeon. I don't think I found the key yet. Nope. This right here though is the gate key. And you can lift up the rocks in this dungeon and throw them if you want. Aren't they supposed to stagger after one hit? Or is it two? Could have sworn they staggered in one hit. How did that attack miss me? I couldn't even see what happened there. I could have sworn the skeleton was about to hit me. I'll go for that enemy later. I'm gonna go this way first. And that is the key for the locked door. Why Monica can't just use her sword, I don't know. Let's go back to that locked door. After killing, I think it was the Hamara that was over here. Now, when I was a kid and played this game, I don't remember the enemies ever guarding as much as they do now. Seriously, Monica, you have fire magic. You have a sword. Why can you not cut down this web? Anyway. Let's continue on with the rest of the 3 enemies. That's rare. More chests than enemies. Let's go this way first. Do I have a key? Nope. Alright, Max, you're gonna take a hit for us. It was a weapon destroying trap. And, of course, irony kicks in. You gotta love irony. Yeah, maybe it's 2 hits that stagger those things. Because that one is definitely 1 hit. What level is my sword, by the way? Level 2. There we go.
Looks like we got them all.
And here's the exit. Again, Monica, you have a sword. You can do this yourself. Anyway, as soon as you enter the next dungeon, or as soon as you enter the next floor, a nice little cutscene will happen. It will actually teach you about synthesis. I wonder if there was a chill crystal in there. A chill or lightning crystal in there. Seriously, the 2 crystals I need, or I'm lacking on, and she doesn't give them to me. Yep, she also gave the wrench 6 more synthesis points. That's why I was somewhat waiting. Anyway, there are 3 more scoops in this area. The first one is with this guy. There you go. Just wait for him to twirl his little thing there, and then take a picture of it. Let's take care of this guy. Where is he going? What did he run into? That was weird. And then there's this guy, the bane of my existence. These are the worst enemies in the game. Oh, 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 no, no. That sucks. Well, now you know what happens when a character dies. Oh well. Basically, you want to try and get a picture of it while it's in midair. I'll try and redo this level to get the picture. And if not, well, maybe I just have it in the album. Do I have it in the album? I hope I have it in the album. Oh. Yeah, basically when they jump into the air like that is when you want to hit them. Or not hit them, but take a picture. That'll get you the scoop. It's a pain in the butt to get. There are a lot of scoops in this game that are just absolutely ridiculous. Now, honestly, I'd prefer to have Max alive right now, so I can use the ride pod for the last enemy in this forest. Unfortunately, I don't have the option. Luckily, we can use bombs instead. And that, right there, is the last enemy in this floor. Just try and take a picture of it. Get as close as you can to it without waking it up and take a picture of it. That's all you need to do for the final scoop. But we're gonna kill it. There we go. Up here is a couple chests that I can get. Maybe I'll finally get some chill and lightning crystals. You're kidding me. I want either a chill or lightning and you give me 2 flame in a row? I've said it before and I'll say it again, this game likes to screw you over. It's fun either way, but it likes to screw you over a lot. You guys remember the first... Well, if you guys have played the first Dark Cloud game, remember when you get Goro? And then you have to go into the area where you can only use Goro and there is literally nothing but moles in that dungeon? Ugh. There we go.
Looks like we got them all.
And of course, the last enemy I killed is the one with the gate key. Wait, when did I get that? I'll just sell it. Or normally, I would go out of the dungeon to revive Max to full health, but there's no point in doing so right now. For one simple fact. The next floor is a red seal. But now I remember that I was gonna go back into that floor again so I could get those 2 scoops. And there's more flame crystals. No, the last time I played through this game, I was lacking flame crystals at the beginning. Now they're giving them out for free. Anyway. Towards now. That's all you need to do. And since I'm here. Anyway, continuing on. Now let's go up here first. I do not like these odds. Definitely don't like those odds. There we go. That should be level 3 for the sword. I'm just trying to get to level 5. Yep. Hello there, Molar. No. 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 Why will you not jump? No. Oh, now you jump. Like I said, pain. Oh yeah, now you want to hit me. This is probably the hardest scoop you're gonna get. Besides maybe besides another one in the next chapter. This is probably gonna be the hardest one you get. Okay. I'm gonna back up a lot. Let's see if he jumps from here. There we go. Die. I hate those things so much. Hate them oh so much. Anyways, now that we have all of the... Pretty much in the first 2 floors of this dungeon, you get 4 scoops. Did I actually get all of them? Let's see, Taurus Nap, Scoop Grass, my Fallen Earth Digger. Okay, yeah, I did. Back to Monica. I just remembered something I didn't want to when I said Monica. Sometimes, for some reason, the ride pod will actually shoot 2 projectiles instead of 1, and I've never figured out why it does that. Oh no, that was close. What the? Ah, attacked out of nowhere. Should probably repair the sword. And since I'm trying to tour, I'm getting into them anyway. Just be very wary of the Taurs because they can summon mini versions of themselves that are basically suicide bombers. And even when you guard, they hurt. But I moved out of the way for that pumpkin. Why did it hit me? Nope. Nope, there ain't a pumpkin for you.
Looks like we got them all.
I finally get my chill crystals. Now I have like, what, 8 of them? Oh, 9. If you decide to grind in the first dungeon, be prepared to not have any lightning crystals by the end of it. And either fire or chill crystals, because the game doesn't like giving you lightning crystals and either fire or lightning. Or not fire, not lightning. Fire or ice. I don't remember if I explained this or not yet. But if you saw it in the inventory and wondered what these coins here are, they're basically abilities for the weapons. But I'm not really putting them on yet because I don't really need them. I'll go into much more depth with them when I actually start caring about abilities. Anyway, let's move on to this floor. Basically, how seals work in this game. Max has the red Atlamillia. This floor has a red seal, which means Max can't be used. There are also blue seals, which means Monica can't be used. And there are also white seals, where items can't be used. There are two ways to get rid of a seal. One is an item that I think is unlocked in Chapter 3 that breaks a seal. The other is to defeat every single monster on that floor. These things. These guard like 50% of your attacks, especially projectiles. Okay, so the requirement, one of the medals for this floor is to only use Monica's magic. These things resist magic hard. It's probably the least damage dealing thing for them. If you're going for an every medal run, be prepared to do some ridiculous things that you wouldn't otherwise do. Man, I got lucky with that turtle. Okay, so, not turtle, tortoise. My bad. It's still a turtle in my opinion. Although I guess those rolling things in the first dungeon were turtles. Oh good. Finally got an amulet. Prevent enemy poison attacks. Eventually it breaks. I have no idea how useful that will be for me later on in the game. Especially since I'm not a great in HP. Right now it should be pretty useful. Unfortunately, if you encounter trapped or locked chests and it poisons you, that does not negate the poison. Although I've seen that sometimes it actually does break the amulet itself. That was a bit risky. But oh well, I think that's 4. Yep. Okay. What we just got is a stamina drink. It basically doubles your attack power for a short while. So earlier I was doing, what was it, 20-30 damage? 71 damage. It only lasts for like a minute or two. I don't remember how long exactly. Oddly enough, I've never found myself really using these that much. Maybe I should try them out in this playthrough, if I ever get a lot of them. I didn't actually mean to use it. Oh crap. Let's take care of the skeleton first. Oops. There we go. How do enemies have a gate key in the first place? Are they planning on leaving the dungeon? Or what? Again, Monica, you have fire magic. Use it. I say I use fire magic and I end up not using it at all. Come on, do your 2-hit combo. Do the 2-hit combo. There we go.
Looks like we got them all.
And as you saw, the red seal was broken, which means I can now freely switch to max again. And I'm just gonna leave the dungeon real quick to restore my health. And then back in we go. And save. And into a checkpoint area.
Hey, there they are! The whole lot of them!
Hold on, something's up.
Huh? Yeah, something weird's going on. Let's try talking to them.
Well, okay.
Yep. Talking to these three is actually optional. All you need to do is talk to this guy. But you can still talk to these three if you want. Every gamer everywhere. This Furwood is a true gamer. I mean, okay, I understand what's going on, but do they not understand that they are in a swamp? I mean, to each his own, but still, it's a swamp. Anyway, let's talk to this guy.
Ah, rat. Everyone's gone all weird. The fish aren't biting. What a drag.
What happened to him?
Beats me. I got separated from my three buddies, and when I saw them again, they were like that. They won't go anywhere, you see. So I'm just killing time with a little fishing. Although, you know what? I'm pretty thirsty. You wouldn't have something to drink now, would you? Something smells good, that's for sure.
So let's give him the alcohol, or, not alcohol, I'm sorry, grape juice.
Ah, this'll do nicely. Just what I wanted, thanks. Here, you can have my rod. Take some time for fishing. It'll clear your head. Come back any time if you run out of bait.
I actually do suggest leveling up your fishing rod a little bit here. Basically, equip a type of bait, stand near water and press X. You can cast it anywhere, and cast X again. When you see that exclamation point, hit back on the left analog stick. And now you're trying to reel it in. Do not let that gauge go full. You will lose the fish. And I apparently caught a big one. You don't actually need to follow those prompts, I don't think you do anyway, but it does help reeling in the fish. Well, see, I was going to upgrade my fishing hook, like my fishing rod, off screen so I could catch a fish that was over 60 centimeters. But now I don't need to. That was pure luck. Awesome. Basically, whenever you get fishing points for each fish, whenever you get 100 fishing points, you can level things up. Strength increases, like, how much the gauge, strength increases how much, I can't remember which is strength and resilience, but one of them makes it so it's easier to reel in fish. And the other one makes it so you don't instantly fail when you press X when you're reeling in a huge fish because of how strong it was. Grip, if I remember correctly, grip increases the chances you have of getting a larger fish. And I've heard that it affects the vibration of the controller, but I have not tested that. And luck, I guess, affects everything here. I don't actually know what luck does. I don't recommend upgrading flight, just for the simple fact that no matter how far you fling the rod, it does not affect the type of fish you get, or how big the fish are. All it does is increases the amount of reeling you need to do for the fish. Anyway, I'm gonna fish here until I get a pristine fish. I'm gonna try using a prickly. There we go. This is a small fish. There we go. Pristine. You need a pristine fish to continue on the story here in a few minutes, so I do recommend getting one. Anyway, wonder if I can talk to this guy. Here, got 5 Mimi. Just because. I don't know if it's actually possible. We could probably get the Mimi from him, leave, sell the Mimi, come back, and get the Mimi again. But there's a much better way to get money later on.
Hey, isn't that Master Utan?
You know that thing? Is it safe to go closer?
Yeah, it's alright. He's a pretty well-behaved monster. He doesn't hurt people.
He doesn't hurt people. He doesn't hurt people. Okay, I distinctly remember him being the boss of Chapter 2 in Dark Cloud 1. And yet she says he doesn't hurt people.
But it looks like something's wrong with him. Is he okay? What's the matter? Are you hurt?
Humans, Don't see them every day. Now that I think about it, there was another half-pint bumbling around earlier. This forest's starting to get nice and crowded these days.
Never mind that. You look like you're in pain. What happened?
It's pitiful, really, but I was awful hungry and somehow got my hands on the forbidden fruit. When I did, my whole body just up and froze like this, and I couldn't move. My fault for messing with the Holy One's food. I'll bet the Holy One must be pretty ticked off right about now.
So you ate one of these, huh? It's a poison apple. No wonder you don't feel so good. Never mind, don't worry. You'll feel better after you rest for a while. By the way, who's this Holy One?
The Holy One is a great fish who's brought happiness to this forest.
A holy fish?
Monica, maybe this has something to do with those 3 back there.
Aha! I think I'm starting to understand now. This Holy One must have bewitched those 3 somehow. I bet the Holy One is really a big fish monster.
Well then, Master Utan, where can we find this Holy One?
Didn't you see a big old swamp on your way here? They say the Holy One lives in that swamp. I haven't seen him myself yet.
Swamp, huh? Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I remember.
Let me see. A big fishy monster named the Holy One that hangs out in the swamps bewitching people. This ought to be fun.
Let's go check it out.
Right. Thanks, Master Utan. You've been a big help.
Hey, don't forget to mind your manners when you're dealing with the Holy One.
Alright, before you do anything, go back to Master Utan, whatever the heck he is, press square, and then square again. I don't remember if this is missable or not, but I'm 70% sure it is. Also, how do you go from a giant fish named the Holy One to that being the reason that those three don't want to leave? That's a pretty big assumption there. Also, aren't there supposed to be poison apples here to pick up? Also, if you want to do the medal challenges, poison apples are the best way to do the item-only challenges.
Why don't we try fishing it out?
Huh? Fish it out?
Well, we've got a fishing rod, we know the Holy One likes poison apples, and we've got plenty of bait. Let's give it a try. Go on now, try it.
Okay.
Alrighty. Equip the fishing rod. Put a poison apple as bait. And fish. All you need to do is press back on the left analog stick when the exclamation point appears and you're good to go.
What's going on here? There's a hook stuck in my beautiful lips. Is this your doing? I won't forgive this.
You're the one that made the little ones act so strangely. You must change them back.
Oh yes, more victims of my beauty. Really, beauty can be a curse, you know. Anyway, why are you here?
I already told you. I want you to change those little furbits back to the way they were.
Well, such a thing would be quite simple, my dears. But nothing comes for free, you know. Business is business, and everything's business.
Oh boy, this is gonna be another pain.
So what do you want us to do?
Ooh, so the little boy understands too. Listen carefully then. I won't say this again. Mwah. As everyone knows, I'm very fond of beautiful things. But here's the thing. Recently, you know, I've become a bit, well, dirty. Ooh, it's so embarrassing. But listen to this. There's a fish called the Pristine Fish that can clean up all the dirt from my body. So what I'd like you to do is go over there and catch it for me. You've got all that fishing gear, so you may as well use it, don't you think? Well, do you get my drift?
A pristine fish? Okay, and when we get it, we want you to return those 3 back to normal.
Yes, I know, I know. You don't have to tell a man twice.
What? You're a guy?
I'll be waiting.
If you played this as a kid, this was probably your very first what the fuck moment. Anyway, before you do anything, this is most definitely a missable scoop. Take a picture of him. I know you probably don't want to, and you probably want to get him out of your head, but take a picture. This is also why I caught that pristine fish earlier, so I didn't have to do it now.
You caught it! Oh, excellent! This lovely pristine fish will kiss all the grime off my body and make me look stunning again. Yeah. Oh.
Right, you promised. Return those 3 to normal.
Oh yes, of course. Is this what you were after?
So now those 3 are better?
Well, why don't you go have a look? Well, please excuse me. I wish you the best.
Well, he's certainly cheerful. I'll give him that.
Let's go and look.
Right.
Well, let's agree that we will never speak of that fish again. Alright? Alright, let's go. Let's go over here, and there a cutscene will happen.
Hey!
How is everyone?
Oh, they suddenly returned to normal. I'm so relieved I can't tell you.
What in the world have I been doing? I cannot remember a darn thing.
Last thing I remember, I was thirsty, and I drank some of that swamp water.
I can't remember anything past that either. What in the world happened to us?
You've all been under the Holy One's spell.
The Holy One? Who's that?
It's a fish monster that lives in the swamp. You guys almost ended up trapped here forever.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, what are we going to do about Holly?
Oh, sure, we gotta look for Holly.
Hold on, guys. We should come up with a plan first. Let's go back to Sindane.
Alright, if you didn't already notice by now, when you're in an area with no monsters, or you've cleared the floor of monsters, you can leave the dungeon for free. If there are monsters in a dungeon, you lose half of the money you have to escape the dungeon. There's also an item called the escape powder, which you can use to escape a dungeon with enemies in it. Anyway, just leave the dungeon and go into Sindane. And go into the house.
Ah, it's you! Is everyone all right? Boss! We were gone a long time. What have you been up to?
We'll tell you everything later.
What about Holly? Where is she? Where's Holly?
I am sorry, but Holly isn't anywhere.
Okay, hold it a minute. Listen, you two. Now that we've got everyone together, it's time for us to hold up our end of the deal. In return, can I ask you two to go search for Holly for us? By the look of things, I guess Holly really did find that legendary rainbow butterfly. It must be true that all those who lay eyes on it never leave the forest again. The only way to find Holly is to find the rainbow butterfly first and fall under the same spell. And then, just break the spell, of course.
Rainbow butterfly, huh? I don't know. Do you really think it exists?
Alrighty, we got ourselves a deal. We'll help you guys out, and you go find Holly for us. Alright? All clear?
Okay, we'll try.
It's settled then. You better get a move on, lads. Yeah!
What are they gonna do?
I have no idea.
What in the world's that noise?
What's that thing?
What the heck is that?
I don't know. Wow! Whoa!
I can't believe it!
This is just amazing! What an incredible machine! How cool is that?
You like that, eh? With this thing, you can make anything you want. Plant trees, build houses, whatever.
Truly amazing! Can I get on board?
Sure, by all means. This here is the control room for our pal, Carpenterian. This is the ultimate building machine, forged from all of the technology handed down through our Furbit generations. Besides houses and buildings, it can build lots of natural things too, even trees and rivers.
Looks like we can bring back Jurak's origin point with this.
Hey, don't forget to find Holly for us now.
Yes, we know.
What's that?
That's the reactor where you put the geostones.
Geostones?
Yep. Geostones are mysterious stones invented by the ancients. The geostones contain all the advanced knowledge of the ancient ones. Carpenterian is a revolutionary machine that uses the technology packed inside the geostones to make new things. When you put a geostone into the reactor, Carpenterian can store the data for building whatever's recorded on the geostone. That way, you can make new things. Just to warn you, even with the necessary data, some buildings can only be built on certain types of land. I think it's like Monica said, someone changed the forest here. But if you collect geostones hidden in the forest, you just might be able to change this place back to the way it used to be.
Sounds great. We'll do it.
Let's go then, Monica.
You bet.
We're counting on you to find Holly.
Max, look!
Huh?
It's a time gate. You can pass between this time and mine through this gate. You just use that stone. You're at Lemuria.
What? You mean this red stone?
That's right. It's not just a pretty rock, you know. It's got mystical powers that let you pass through time. And the one I've got is the blue Atlamilia. They each have their own powers. Red brings you to the future, and blue to the past. With the two of them, we can use this gate to move back and forth between past and future. When we get Jurak's origin point back, we can use this gate to go see him.
Hold it a minute. My father gave me this stone. Why did he have something like this?
They say an Atlamilia can pick who it wants to belong to. It must have picked your father. And then it picked you, Max.
What? Me?
Anyway, the main thing now is to get Jurak back. I bet Jurak can tell us all kinds of things. About Griffin, about the rainbow butterfly.
I guess you would know.
Now we've really got to get to work. We have to get Sindane back into shape and bring back the Great Elder Jurak.
All right.
Alright, we got Carpentarian. Basically, when that little symbol in the bottom left comes up, press the select or left side of the touchpad, and you go into create mode. We're gonna toy around with that later though. First, I wanna do one thing. And I still don't have enough. Oh well. We're gonna go back to Fish Monster Swamp and go back and talk to Master Utan.
Hey, you're back.
Master Utan, you're looking a lot better now.
Sure. I just ate something I wasn't supposed to after all. I'm gonna be more careful from now on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
By the way, we want to ask you a favor.
Hmm?
We want to get through here. Do you think you can move that boulder for us?
Oh, that? Piece of cake. Wait right here.
Wow! Master Utan, you're so strong!
How about that? Guess I still got it. Ow!
Are you okay?
Oh boy, I've gone and sprained my back. I think I'll rest here a while. You go on ahead.
Maybe you should exercise a little more often. But thanks a lot. You really helped us out.
Right. We'll see you later.
Anyway, that opens up the path to the next floor. Now then, we're just gonna leave the dungeon here. Gonna sort the inventory here a little bit. We're gonna take a look at Max's drill wrench. It needs a lot. Let's see. How about we use this? It needs flame, lightning, smash, and scale. What I'll probably do is, I'll gather a couple more weapons, or maybe just upgrade this one. And then I'll build this up next episode. However, now that we've taken care of all of that, I think that's the perfect time to end this episode. Just gonna save here. And next time, we're gonna change things up a bit when it comes to gameplay. Anyway, I'll see you guys most likely next Saturday. Until then, what was I gonna say? Look forward to the next episode.